Hey my dudes, how's it hanging? It's your boy ZNF1 here. So, did the COVID lab leak theory get that much more evidential and likely to actually have been where it emerged from initially? Or is it like a lot of closed-minded people saying, the CDC says it came from bats naturally, so that's how it goes. It can't come from a lab. That's not possible at all. You're a conspiracy theorist. If you want to know, go ahead and stick around. But before we go ahead and get into that, let's cue intro. Documents were released in the past few months showing that the Wuhan Institute of Virology was doing the exact thing that they said that they were not doing. Now, what is this, you might ask? It's gain-of-function research. This type of thing or procedure is where you take a virus or disease and genetically alter or amplify it to understand the potential risks to human beings. This was banned in 2008 by President Barack Obama and his administration. Now, this documentation's from a more left-sided news network called The Intercept. Said documents, according to The Intercept, says that they had plans 2 years prior to the outbreak. Now, with this, they would inject bats with different strains of coronavirus that they genetically altered and then release them into a cave to monitor them and determine the potential risks that they'd have to humans. It's kind of messed up. You can kind of see where that could lead to a pandemic level threat. Now, according to Megan Reeves from Newsweek, throughout the pandemic, about 24 drastic researchers and correspondents, many were anonymous, independently working from many different countries, have uncovered obscure documents, pieced together the information, and explained it all in long threads on Twitter. Gradually, the quality of their research has gained the acclaim of professional scientists and journalists. For those of you who do not know what DRASTIC stands for, it is an abbreviation for Decentralized Radical Autonomous Search Team Investigating COVID-19. Now, the US EcoHealth Alliance has this sort of relationship with the Wuhan Institute of Virology, and it's been proven that they were participating with the Wuhan Institute on the gain-of-function research with financial support from the government of China. This is completely contradictory to what David Fauci and many others have been saying. I have been saying this for a long time, and many other people that are labeled conspiracy theorists or conspiracy nuts. Meanwhile, with every month that passes, this seems to be more of a viable option as to where COVID originated from. The things that people would say in response to me and many other people from, varying walks of life, doctors, lawyers, police officers, government officials, etc., common everyday folk, if we said it, they'd say things like, they didn't do that, or, oh no, they never do anything like that. I'm looking at you, Fauci. Now, EcoHealth asked for a grant of $14 million from DARPA, but they were ultimately denied by them.
This is 100% a criminal conspiracy and a cover-up involving EcoHealth Alliance. I mean, they refuse to answer any questions from any of the Congress members that have asked them for their data. They were 98% funded, according to their own declarations, by U.S. taxpayers, and they darn well better start answering questions. And I'd say this, means we need a very substantial criminal investigation and also a substantial investigation by the Congress, which needs to get off its sort of butt and get to work.
This is exactly why people do not trust the fucking governments of our countries and question them thoroughly. But a lot of people that are just labeled fucking nutty and crazy just because they know how to fucking sit there and, you know, question the government after the shitty histories that the majority, every country in the world, if not a lot of them, have had, and like the history they have had of doing shitty things to people and like covering things up that were really messed up. Again, according to Megan Ruse from Newsly, the world now knows that the Wuhan Institute of Virology had an extensive collection of coronaviruses gathered over many years of foraging in the bat cave, and that many of them, including the closest known relative to the pandemic virus SARS-CoV-2, came from a mine shaft where 3 men died from a suspected SARS-like disease in 2012. Now that's really fucking sus. And in those papers, it also said that they were using inadequate safety protocols. Wow, isn't it kind of like viable then that it leads to something like, I don't know, a pandemic level threat? I don't know. I don't think so, man. An inadequate fucking safety protocol laboratory would lead to a pandemic? No, it wouldn't do that at all. Like, it's no surprise that something like this happened. And the shit fucking, you know, ended up fucking leading to something like this. This fucking theory is turning from conspiracy theory into conspiracy fact. If you use common sense, process of elimination, and logical thought processes instead of just blindly trusting fucking people that sit here and are in these damn freaking corrupt bodies and question absolutely everything, you'd understand that, like, this has always been a viable option. You can't close off your mind to it and just say, oh, because the CDC says it and David Fauci says it and our government says it, that it didn't, you know, emerge from the lab. It was natural. Nothing that's going to be at a pandemic level, in my mind, generally, isn't going to fucking come from some fucking bats, because the fact of the matter is that we have so much tech now that we can sit here and help with stuff like that. All the more natural stuff that we have seen in the past decade or two, it's been stomped out really quickly, and it wasn't a pandemic level threat. Regardless of what you believe, whether or not it's like actually everything was actually like that of a like that level of a threat or not, you have to like understand that it's always been viable for this to be a thing, and it's becoming more fact than anything else now. And many people have been saying this shit for fucking years. We've been, you know, told that we're conspiracy nuts and conspiracy theorists and you're just automatically wrong. No, that's what the fucking CIA has been fucking programming into your fucking heads. Like, the term conspiracy theory was literally coined by the CIA to make it seem like anybody who spoke up against the government or like spoke out against them was crazy. That's actually a thing. It's time to wake up, you guys. You guys gotta understand that you have to question absolutely everything you fucking see, especially now. And like, it sucks that we shouldn't have to be like that, you know, and we should be able to trust our governments and the agencies that, you know, we fund and are supposed to help us, the people, and just should be able to trust the governments of the world more. But instead, they do shitty things like this. And it's no wonder why there's people like me and others out there that can fucking have conspiracies about the government and the fucking elites of the world. Like, this is exactly the reason why. That's going to be it for us today, my dudes. If you guys did enjoy, please don't forget to, you know, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Then hit that bell icon so that way you get notified the next time my video goes live. But if you guys also, you know, want to just like chill, hang out, have some fun, fucking laugh about some memes, make some dark humor jokes, come join me on stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8:30, 10:30 p.m. Central Time for a great fucking time, you know, and just to enjoy yourselves. But that being said, as usual, my dudes, please don't forget to, you know, live long and prosper, take care and peace, and then keep it 1 fucking million% real. I'll see you guys on the flip side.